Hey guys, welcome back to the bunker. It is Wednesday. Working on some technical issues, but either way, we're going to have a good Wild Color Wednesday episode tonight. So, viewer's choice, stay tuned. We got a good show for you tonight. Hopefully, it's all up to you guys. So, be thinking of some suggestive colors you guys might want to see here shortly. We'll be right back. All right, guys, welcome back to the bunker. It's been a couple of weeks since we've been live, so thank you for tuning in. Hopefully, you guys are sitting in a nice, comfy chair, have a nice cold beverage. Time for that roll call. Everybody want to sound off where you guys are tuning in from. Would love to hear where you guys are tuning in. We always like to see the fans abroad. Hey, what's up, James? So, cheers to everybody out there tonight. We are going to do a viewer's choice again tonight, since this seems to be a pretty good pattern anytime you guys get to choose the colors tonight. So I don't know if my chat is running slow or the comments. All right, James is in from Nampa. Who else is out there? Would love to hear where you're viewing from. Be thinking of a color suggestion. We're going to need something here real soon. We've got about 3.5, 4 cups of plastic hot and ready to go. I may pop it back in the microwave here for about 30 seconds to a minute. Hey, what's up, Scotty? Scotty's tuning in. Delta Mike, what's up? Julie says K-Town, you know it. South side of the tracks. What's up, Dan? Man, I don't know what was up with the trains today. I got caught, I think, 3 times today, going back and forth, running errands earlier, but, you know, that's what happens. So you got it, Dan. South side. Special crew if you live on the south side of the tracks out here in K-Town. Hopefully you don't need an ambulance. It's going to be a minute before it gets there. Anyway. Hey, what's up, Rick? How's it going? What's up, Mr. Funk? Good deal. All right, guys. Thanks for the roll call. Appreciate you. Let's do some color suggestions. Last week we did a creature style color, the Okeechobee Craw. Turned out amazing. Really awesome. If you guys didn't get a chance to see that from last week's color, what we did is a giveaway here. I'll show you on the, let me switch over here to the camera. That. And that brings us to another point. If you guys want to tag some folks in the comments, you think you know somebody that would enjoy our show, go ahead and feel free to tag them in the comments to try to bring them over here and see if we can get some more viewers out here, because I think some of you guys actually enjoy what's going on here in the bunker and would love to see you. Hey, what's up, Dennis? Hey, man. Congrats, Dennis. Hopefully you got your package, sir. Dennis was a winner, I believe, 2 or 3 weeks ago. Local guy right out of down there in the Snake River, close. We'll just say, well, we'll say Map Rock area. How's that? That'll work. So congrats, Dennis. Thanks for tuning in. Hey, thanks for tagging folks. What's up, Ricky? Heck yeah, appreciate you all. All right, viewer's choice. So let's hear some colors. Like I said, last week we did a creature color. Would be cool to do a swim bait color, because here's what we've got this week. Confirmed I got the rest of the molds in for those minnow style baits. I got to show you guys a couple of these colors here real quick. You guys remember Sub-Zero we did on Wild Color Wednesday a couple months ago? Check out this color right here. If we can get the focus to zoom in. Remember Sub-Zero, but this is that 4-inch minnow style bait. We're going to run a name contest. Probably starting tomorrow, we're going to release the contest and name this bait. Here's another color. This was a custom one we did just for the release of this style bait. As far as the minnow goes, if you're a scoper, even if you like strolling a minnow, this is a very good option. So I'd like to do something in kind of a minnow color tonight. If you guys can think of something that looks good minnow-wise. I do have a suggestion. It's kind of a challenging one on my part. But hey, Paul, what's up? Oh, I got... I got you, Dave. Small suggestion. So I just got back from the California Delta, and there was a ton of bluegill in those waters. So if we don't get a decent suggestion here real soon as far as a color tonight, we're going to just roll with a bluegill color. But we'll give you guys just a few more moments here. While we're on the subject of tournaments, yeah, like I said, I just rolled in from the California Delta on Sunday evening, got back. Kind of a rough tournament for me. New fishery, new type of fishery, being a tidal influenced fishery, and we had a super full moon, which meant super tides. We had like a 3.5-4 foot swing every day. Rick says perch color, not too hard, Rick. We can definitely do a perch color. Of course, I'd give it the Wild Color Wednesday twist. Dan says Z-Man's the deal. Let me see if we can pull up a picture of that real quick. Z-Man's the deal. All right, images. We're looking. Oh, that's kind of a blue highlight belly with a green pumpkin top. Is that close? Oh, that's got a lot of blue on that belly. That's almost like a... what is that? Okay, I like that one, Dan. That'll be a little bit of a challenge. I like that dark. It's kind of a dark pumpkin, dark green pumpkin on the top with a it's almost like a ton of blue highlight powder on that belly, like really loaded up. Scotty says blue, green, and white, like a triple. Not. I don't think I can do a triple tonight. I'd have to preheat the mold. Hell, I'd have to assemble it. I think I've got it torn apart right now. Bluish pearl belly. Okay, right, Dan. I ate the torpedo. Oh, that's right. I did hear that Mr. Funk went down there to the walleye grounds down at Salmon Falls Creek Reservoir, if I remember, and started hammering them on a perch color swim bait, specifically the torpedo 3.8. Was doing pretty good. Hey, what's up, Joey? Green pumpkin back. Okay, it's a toss-up between the perch and Z-Man's the deal. That's where we're sitting at right now. Let me get these back up to operating temp real quick. 3, 2, 1. For the top, let me see here. Maybe the regular large too. We'll get both of those in there. And then, okay, belly side. Belly's going to be a mix. Now here's the challenge, I guess, with perch. They've got those orange fins, right, on the front of a perch. These are loud, right? There's a little bit of an orange ish in the belly. I got to throw a little bit on that belly color, just a splash of this neon orange mixed with this yellow and chartreuse. I think we're also going to add a gold element to that belly and the back. We're going to do a dab of what's called Yukon. Of course, we got to give it that wild color Wednesday flare. This is a straight like gold. Let's see if it'll focus here. We're going to add some of this gold into that belly and the back, I think, just a little bit. I also am going to add the perch. Always look pretty good when you do a soft plastic. I'm going to throw a little bit of a green into that black. It's not going to be straight black. There's going to be a little bit of green. And I think we're also going to do a little bit of marsh grass and Emerald City. Now, these are two kind of... they're not pearls, they're kind of powder effects, but I don't know if these are going to show up on the nozzles, kind of what they do there. Not as good as I thought they would be. Anyway, so we're going to add some of these too. Scotty says the bagging station looks nice. It's getting there. You guys can see these are the brand new minnow lures getting to be ready to be given away. We're going to give away a pack of each of these. So the winner of the naming contest is going to get 12 packs, 2 in each color, 2 different sizes, the 4-inch and the 3-inch in each color. So 12 total. You guys can win these as part of the naming contest that will be live tomorrow. So make sure you guys tag along and be on the lookout for that one. Sorry, it's going to take me a minute to shake all these up. It's nice and loud here. So with a lot of this stuff, a little bit goes a long way. So we are going to see what we come up with for tonight's perch color. So here we go. Let me grab the plastic and we will get to mixing. Scotty, we got a little bit of work tomorrow. Nothing too crazy, but we're going to be busy for a little bit. Trying to get caught up since I was out of town all last week. And it has been hectic around here, but in a good way. I don't mean to complain by any means. We're not quite there. We got too much cold plastic on the walls of these. Let me see if I can mix all these in here. And then we'll nuke it one more good time before we actually go inject these. All right, let's start off with the top color. The darker one's easier to have a little bit of forgiveness, if you will. So we will start with the top color, and we are going to start with a combination of color called Melons, which is kind of a green pumpkin. This is from Dead On Plastic. They are pretty clever with their labels, but this is kind of a green pumpkin melonish. We're going to do just a few drops of this to start the tone. So that's about 10 or so. Then we're going to add a little bit of that, where's the Mine Dust? There it is. Mine Dust, this is kind of a, like I said, a liquid version of a, what would be a silver, dark silver pearl, almost like a metallic pearl. We're going to do a few drops of that, a few drops of black. Okay, we don't go too crazy with the black. That was like 5 drops right there. So we're already getting pretty dark. And then now the trick's going to be, how do we get that little bit of a sheen on the back color there? Bass are hurting for a perchin. That's a good one, Dave. All right, so a little bit of this marsh grass. This gives it kind of a goldish hue. And just to splash this emerald, we're going to have to go a little bit more black, I think. Just a little bit. Where's my straight black? There we go. And the last step here, we're going to add some of this large flake. Nothing crazy, just a little bit here. And then a splash of this big stuff. This is the square flake. We'll see if we can get 1 or 2, not 17. On my fingertip there, you guys can see how big the flakes are. This is a 0.062 size. So we're going to get just a few of those in there in that back color as well. And I got a feeling we're going to need a little bit more black too. Maybe. Let's put some on the deck here. We're gonna take a look on the dash here. I know you guys don't have the overhead camera just yet on what I'm doing. Give me a second and we will fix that so you guys can actually see what's going on. What about now? There we go. Sorry, guys. Are we good now? Good on audio. Sorry about that. As soon as I switched you to the overhead, I think I lost you guys on the audio. My fault there. Hopefully we're back. Hopefully we'll get a thumbs up here. All right, we're going to add some of this gold to this belly here, and we're just going to add this to taste. I have no set amount in mind because I don't know how strong this is going to be. There we go. Thanks, James. Okay, good deal. Sorry about losing the audio there, guys. I was trying to be cool with some of that overhead footage, and I forgot to tell my mic it's supposed to go on all scenes. Okay, we are getting real close. Let me throw some down here. That is very, very yellow. I think we need to orange that up just a hair to give this more of a realistic feel. So we're going to do 2, 3, 4. So there we go. 4 drops to start. Some of that orange in there. Maybe we add some, you know what would look good? Oh man, that's looking really good. I've got some burnt orange flakes, some real small stuff. Is it golden orange? Is that what it's called? What do you guys think? Add just a little bit of this golden orange to that belly side. Just a splash here. Let's see here. Let's see what this looks like. Whew, that is a lot of yellow and orange. I mean, it's vibrant. This is definitely a Wild Color Wednesday flair to it. Let me pull some out on the table here and take a look. I like it. Let's roll with it. We'll shoot one, then we'll see. Then we'll know how bad it's going to be. Honestly, I hate to say how good it should be. I should be optimistic, right? That's probably half the battle most people's days is trying to stay optimistic of the day to come. So we'll be optimistic, and we will see if this color is going to work. I'm going to switch us back here to maybe more. Are we back? I hope so. I don't know what's going on there, folks. Issues with connectivity there. Can you guys hear me and see me now? I think it's on my end. I'm not sure what's going on there, but hopefully you guys can hear and see me now. Sorry about that. I even reset the internet connection and everything today, so this is weird. All right, if somebody can give me a thumbs up, whether they can hear and see me and all that good stuff, I would appreciate that. There we go. Thank you, folks. Appreciate that. That is weird. We lost connection like that. Thank you guys for sticking with me. We're going to be on the phone tomorrow with a couple of people trying to figure out what is going on with my internet. So here we go with tonight's perch color. These are, man, this is perchy. I really like this. So I think we're good on color wise. Let's grab a few molds. Of course, I think we're going to have to do the brand new ones right off the bat. I want to see what these are going to look like. So we can do round one here. And then, you know what we're going to do? I'm going to try to do this a lot better. I think I can get this to work. We're going to try to squeeze a little bit more into what we're doing on each iteration here. Let's do some swim baits, and I want to see what the flukes are going to be like. The serpent shad. So what I've got is I've got 2 twin injectors loaded, ready to go. I think I can do all of these in one round. So we can open up 4 molds, 4 shapes, 2 of each kind all at once. Yes, this is going to work. So right on. You got it, Tracy. Thank you to all who served. Absolutely. Yeah, Brian, please. Thank you for letting everybody know this is my very, very first time broadcasting live here. But anyway, we're here. We're going to make this work. So thank you guys for sticking with me and having a little bit of patience. I think we are ready to go for round one of tonight's perch theme color, suggested through viewer's choice. So let's grab our first injector here, and we're going to do the brand new baits, yet to be named, Minners, if you will. We're going to do those very first. You'll probably see up top here that, maybe slide this over a little bit. You guys can see that these ones are up here and these other ones are way down here. These molds are milled backwards a little bit. That was a fun way to find out the first time I shot those. All right, here we go. Round one of tonight's perch color. Oh, these are very translucent. There's going to be a lot of light that's going to penetrate through these. So that's good. Kind of like where that's going to head for the first round here. We can always beef it up if it's not enough. Okay, there's 1 and 2. These are going to come out more like a juvenile perch, I think, on this first round, because how transparent the plastic is, or the color, it will say. The opacity was not as much. Okay, I think we're going to stop there with this injector. So there's the first of 2. Let me top all these off here. Oh, I did those backwards. You guys are going to see a boo-boo on my part. I got over anxious. I wasn't supposed to shoot that next mold, but that's okay. We're going to have fun here. Anyway, this will be another one of those collector editions when I screw up on Wild Color Wednesday. So whoever wins this, hang on to these baits. You never know. They might be worth something someday. Yep, sure enough, I messed that one up, so that's okay. It's going to be all right. Uh-oh. Now here's where I run into a problem. Put my clamp too close to my computer. You guys have probably seen everything rock back and forth here. Go. Let's get these topped off. Okay, everything's topped off. Good first round, other than the one boo-boo. One of those serpent shads are going to be upside down. As far as the colors, the orange will be on the top and the black will be on the belly, but that's okay. Let's get this stuff out of the way. Make sure we keep these topped off. We're going to go pick a winner here of the veteran first responder and service member giveaway. I did notice one name came up quite a bit, Mr. Tim Christensen. You are well loved by a lot of friends out there and loved ones. You got suggested a lot here. Oh, let me get these off here. All right, man, we are struggling tonight. Riding a struggle bus between everything else. All right, so what I'm going to do is hop over to, let me make sure my desktop is ready. Okay, we're going over to the desktop. Make sure you guys can still hear me. Hey, Mr. Beach, how you doing, sir? Thanks for tuning in. All right, so we have got our wheel of names. Obviously, they are blank. Let's go over to the giveaway. Now, the deal of this giveaway was whoever suggested or nominated the sponsor would also be entered into the giveaway. Mr. Rick Funk was kind enough to donate back his baits that he won a while back as part of the giveaway. So half of the giveaway will be the I believe it was the White Lightning color. That's what it was. White Lightning we did a while back. So one of you are going to get this one, and then the veteran's going to get the Okeechobee Craw color we did last week. So let's copy and paste. We're going to go over here and yep, good deal. So both names are on each line. Make sure we're good to go. All right, we are going to shuffle these up quite a bit here. There we go. Okay, one spin to make this happen here. I want to make sure everybody's can see. Okay, there we go. All right, one spin to see who's going to be the winner of the Veteran First Responder and Service Member giveaway we did last week, courtesy of Mr. Funk. Thank you, Rick. Appreciate you being the sponsor. And you got to be kidding me. I just said it. He had 4 chances. So, Mr. Tim Christensen, you are the winner of the first giveaway, and your Connor Christensen, you will win the other half of that. So, congratulations to you both. I'm assuming some sort of relation there due to the same last name, but either way, you guys are both winners tonight. So congratulations. We will get those over to you as soon as possible. Send us a message, and we will get those sent over as soon as we can. So, all right, congratulations to you folks. That's awesome. Good deal. Hopefully you guys caught all of that. Okay, and we're back. All right, so round 1 complete for tonight's perch-esque color. Oh, father and son, awesome. Well, congratulations to them. That is awesome. Sounds like they're going to have quite a few new baits to be trying out here real soon on the water. All right, let's get our plastic back up to operating temp, clean up our work area just a little bit here. To get ready for the next round here. And these are not cold means. Be careful. Okay, we're back. Looks like we had another connection episode there, unfortunately. I don't know what's going on. Anybody hear me now? Thumbs up. Somebody's still out there watching. Man, must be kind of lagging. Maybe we do, maybe we don't. You guys still out there? Okay, there we go. Got a thumbs up from Joey. So we must be back at least. I don't know what is going on with our connection tonight. This is bad. In fact, it's never been this bad. This is the worst it's ever been. So thank you guys for tuning in, having some patience with me as we struggle to get through the connection issues this evening. I promise you it'll be worth it. These perch baits are going to be freaking awesome. So, all right, here we go. Round 1, opening up the molds from tonight. And of course, we're going to start with the no-name minnow. All right, so there is the top color. If you guys can see, look at that yellow shining through the tails there, but how dark the top is. If we can see that. You know what I need to do is actually wipe off this lens a little bit. I think my thumbprint got on there a little bit. Is that a little bit better? No, it's still kind of foggy. Anyway, you guys can see it over here on this side. And now for the reveal, let's check out what these baits are actually going to look like. Oh, man. you guys think of those? Maybe we'll switch to the full overhead here, so you guys can see the full view here. I don't know. Do we nail the perch color? Does that look good? What's cool is you also have, I don't know if you guys can see the flakes when you get real close there. Look at those. So, I don't know. What do you guys think? Good perch, bad perch? I think it looks like a perch. Oh yeah, that one looks just as good. Now, as a reminder, this shape right here, this minnow is going to be in the name contest that's going to go live tomorrow. So make sure you guys look out for that. Rick says awesome. Scotty says looks good. Okay, so that's the 4-inch version. Wait till you guys see this 3-inch version. If you guys are big fans of drop shots out here, I don't think there's a smallmouth out there on a nice long rocky point that could resist the 3-inch version of the little mini perch. I'll tell you what, you nose hook this with about a size 4 hook, drop shot hook. I think you're gonna be good to go. Chris Waller says the good news for me is the baits are great. However, it's bad news for his wallet. He's gonna have to order some of these. So I'm sorry, Chris. However, I would say great pleasure in making sure you got everything you need to get squared away for your next fishing trip, bud. Just let me know what you need. We will make that happen for sure. All right, there's another batch of the awesome perch colored little drop shot worms. Boy, those black flakes really shine in the back there. Like Beach is nice. Smallies will definitely eat it, Chris says. I like it. All right, almost ready to start hanging some up here. Getting ahead of myself already. Okay, let's check out the boo-boos, the upside downs. Scotty says those are mine for Anderson. Okay, so this one turned out good. It's going to be the other one, I think, that is going to be bad. So here is the 5-inch serpent shad. That looks pretty good. Yeah, I think so, Joey. Zach says they look amazing. Thank you, sir. I appreciate the kind words. Oh, here we go. Okay, so there's the first batch of the 5-inch serpent shads. I'll tell you what, you throw that weightless with like a 2-aught, 3-aught EWG. That would be awesome. Okay, here comes the other one. I think this one. Oh, I did it right. How did I do that perfectly? That's crazy. I thought I screwed that one up, folks. I must have turned that thing around like I needed to. Worked perfect. So no boo-boos. We were second guessing ourselves. Zach says looks great. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. All right, here comes. These are the 3.3 torpedoes. And the reason why I picked the 3.3s tonight is, guess who got some 3.3-inch packaging in the mail finally? Sorry, this is like a 3.2. But there is the 3.2-inch version of the torpedo. What's up, buddy? You'd have to look at the calendar inside. I can't remember. So there's a 3.2-inch version of the torpedo swim bait. And I tell you what, I don't hate them. If we're being open and honest here, I'll show you guys the packaging here in just a second for the 3.2s. Oh, Zach, dude, it's going to be awesome, man. This is one of the most rewarding hobbies to get into. I really enjoy this kind of stuff. So, but thank you, man. Appreciate the kind words. Man, these are looking good, aren't they? Woo! Okay, so those are the little guys. And while we're got those sitting there, before I hang up all the other stuff, I'll show you here real quick the new 3.3-inch swim bait packaging. Oh, here you go. That might be better. Let's switch it this way. So those are 3.2-inch worms right there, the ones we just showed you. That is that size, and the brand new 7-cavity clamshell. So these will be going on to store shelves here very, very, very soon. As soon as we can crank out all the swim baits we can handle here in the next couple of weeks. So be on the lookout for those. Let me get these hung up over here. and we will start working on round 2 of tonight's perch color for the Wild Color Wednesday this week. Well, these little serpent shads really like the tails like to stick to everything when they're fresh out of the mold. There we go. Uh-oh, looks like we got a couple of air bubbles in there. We might have to re-pour some of these on the little guys. Okay, round 1 done. Oh, let me hang up the swim baits. Sorry. 1 second. Zach says, how much do I charge for lures? Zach, most of my soft plastic baits per bag is about $7. Some are a little bit more, some are a hair less, depending on the size and complexity of the color. But generally, they're about $6.99 a pack. Okay, I got about 8 of these to hang up real quick, and I will be right back. I know you guys can still hear me. However, probably not on camera. Maybe I am, actually. That wide view camera, you guys could probably still see me, actually. But what I've got over here is a pegboard set up with a bunch of spikes and a lot of the baits, like the swim baits, paddle tails, things like that. I like to hang vertically so the tails can cure as straight as possible before we put them in the packaging. And we'll let them sit here for 2 days, generally, before we package them up. So, hey, Mr. Hubby, what's up, dude? Zach, the giveaway will show up on Friday. The official giveaway video for tonight's color will be posted Friday with instructions in the video on how to enter. So stay tuned for that. If you guys are not following us already, go ahead and hit that follow button. That'll be your best bet to get notified when the giveaway comes out. Generally, it's Friday afternoon, evening, 5-ish, 6-ish, 6:30, somewhere there, depends. All right, so we got the first round knocked out. That was 4 shapes. I'm thinking of 4 others that we can do. I want to see what they're going to look like in a drop shot, like the spotter. That would be a good one. I think we're going to cheat and just use a clamp on that one. And then, what do you guys think about twin tail? Twin tail might look good. Yeah, let's do that. No, you bet, Zach. No worries. All right, what else we got? You guys want to see it in a stick bait? Do the platoon leader? That's always kind of fun to do. It takes a lot of plastic, but that's okay. I think we'll have enough. Okay, so twin tails, those. Ooh, Mr. Felty wants the toad, man. That's a cool potential right there. I like that. Okay. And I'm trying to think, we got room for one more. That might be 1, 2, 2, 3. Yeah, I think we can do one more shape. What else we got? Let me take a peek over here. We got other molds. That's the good news. I got 2 places to look from. We can do tunnel rats, a boomstick. We could do little finesse leeches, little 3-inch guys, or we could do the big. You know what? Let's do a trident. Let's do the big swim bait. Yes, 5-inch swim baits. That's what we're gonna do. Should we do hook slots or no hook slots? Uh-oh, hook slots came out. So hook slots are already in. So we are going to put these back in and roll with that. Problem with these 5-inch ones is I generally like to preheat them just a little bit, but that's okay. We got plastic we got to get hotter in just a second. So we're going to get these on the hot plate. We got those. We got those. Add some spacers. Here we go. No, we need those other ones in just a second. Okay. Let me check the plastic, and I will be right back. Crappie plastics, right? Yeah, this would look good on a real small scale for crappie for sure. Smallest I got on the grub is I could do a 3-inch, but it would be like half and half. It would be like a top and bottom. It would be like side to side kind of almost. That would be the bad part. I think this would look really good, like a black body, and then the chartreuse tail, orange tail kind of look. We'll see how long that takes and see if we're going to be ready here in just a second. We might be warm enough. Okay, looks like we're back. I think we're back. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. We got, hopefully. Okay, plastic is good. Let's find my clamps here. There's one. Well, maybe the spotters are going to get left out because it looks like somebody snagged my clamp. Well, it's not smart of me to be not ready like that. I've only got one here. Give me a second. I have an alternate. We'll just have to be careful. Normally I'll put a C-clamp on these molds, but I've got some pretty aggressive spring clamps here that should work just as good. You just got to make sure you get the left and right set up correctly, which we should be right there. Good, good, good. Yeah, that's bad, Zach. This is BS. I can, Mike. I can do an all-white Trident. Like bright white, like white. I can definitely do that. Mike, I think I got the last of your guys' stuff poured today, so they'll be going out here pretty soon. All right. Good. Okay, I think we're ready to start the shenanigans for the second round now that you guys have been waiting ever so patiently. And we're going to see how far we make down the line before we run out of plastic. But we're going to go for broke here and see what happens. So. Okay, there's the spotter. Twin tails, the Shammer twins. Those didn't take much at all. I know we got one of the stick baits here. That's probably going to be it. Maybe one of the tridents if I was lucky. Yeah, I think we'll do one trident here. Yeah, we had just enough plastic for that. Okay, there's the first one. Now let's grab the other injector. It's always nice to have two. Grab the other dual here. Okay, here goes the frog. One. Oh man, these take a lot of plastic. The 5-inch swim baits might suffer here. Yeah, it's got to be close. I might get 4. We'll see. Well, maybe we're going to get lucky. No way. That's impossible. Nope, that last one messed up. I was going to say, there's no way I got that much done. Yeah, we're going to top everything. Just rounded with plastic there. I think we'll have 4, maybe 5 of those 5-inch tridents, but they're going to cool off pretty quick here. We'll get to see these in just a second. Everything topped off, looking good. Move all that stuff to the side. Now we're just waiting for this to cool off. Oh, nice, Dan. That's good to hear, man. So Dan put in an order for a custom color for some chubbies a while back. Glad to hear those are working good. So if you guys have a custom color you're looking for, generally it's just a 4-bag minimum for a custom color. So if you guys want something that you can't find on the shelves or anything like that, we'd love to take a stab at it. No additional charge. We're doing a color match as long as you buy the 4 bags. So no worries there. That's always a challenge too, but I enjoy a challenge to try to do a custom color. Oh, Miller wants inside. Oh, we got some clouds moving in. We're gonna get some thunder boomers. Maybe. All right. How fast can we open these up? Because we're gonna lose connection probably again here in a minute. Maybe by the end of this broadcast, I'll put up my internet provider's phone number, and you guys can call them, say, hey, quit messing with my dude Andrew over there. We'd like to see some cool baits being made. So maybe we'll get the phone number for you guys. You guys can give them a call tomorrow. That would be much appreciated. I'm just kidding. Don't harass them. I'll be able to harass them here pretty soon. All right, I think that's good to go. Here we go. We're gonna open them as fast as we possibly can without burning ourselves, so you guys can see these. So this is round 2 of tonight's perch color. Here is it's technically a 3.75-inch drop shot worm called the spotter. Okay, there is the top. Let me turn these so it makes sense for you guys. So this is the top view. You can see that chartreuse kind of coming through on the tails here. So big reveal. Look at these. Oh man. Again, we got some grade A smallie snacks, hot off the press. What do you guys think of those right there? I like that. So we are 1 for 1 so far on round 2. Let's check out the twin tails. Okay. If you guys run these on a Carolina rig, I'm going to give away some dirty secrets here in a minute for Cascade. Run a perch colored twin tail like this on a Carolina rig and drag it through the submerged brush, like the isolated bushes on long points. Lights out. You better hang on. Man, I really like those. The colors blend really well in the tail. Thanks, Mike. Appreciate that. All right, we got another one of the twin tails just like that. So you'll get 8 total in this giveaway. There's the top color. Here's that nice bright orangish yellow belly color. Right, Mike? Mr. May's in the house. How you doing, sir? Dave says, very nice. Okay, here is the stick baits. This is a 5-inch platoon leader. Stick bait style. There's the belly side of the color. Let's check out the top of these and check out the laminate lines. Those turned out really clean. Boy, you guys see that right there? Thanks, Joey. These turned out really nice. Okay, loving the stick baits. We got one more of those to open here. I'm kind of liking this a lot more molds at one time kind of deal. Maybe we'll do more of that. So there is another one of those. Check out the nice laminate lines. Man, those are pretty clean. Those look real good. Okay, stick baits are a win. There goes the frog. Let's see if the frogs were a success. I think it's safe to say that those are some good looking frogs from the top, but do they look that good on the belly side? Oh, I think they do. I don't know. What do you guys think? There's a nice close-up shot of that belly. There's the top. Legs, the colors mixed very well in the legs there, but still somewhat translucent. Man, Mr. Hovey says sold. Sold to the highest bidder. Man, another one just as good there. Those turned out just as good on the second one there for the frogs. There's that belly side, mixture of the legs. I think that large flake, I really like that breakup of the large flake and the extra large square flake in there. Mike says, take my money. Take my money. I can help you out with that, Mike. No worries, man. If you guys want this color or any other color we've done out here, just shoot me a message. Would love to hook you up with some of the cool Wild Color Wednesday colors we make here. Or if you got something else in mind that you want to bring to life, should be good to go. Right, Dave? All right, here is the final mold of the evening, the 5-inch Trident swim baits. Now, we did these with hook slots, so we're going to see how bad these stay in the mold. Yeah, of course, they're going to split. All right. We might have to do a little encore on these. I almost don't want to show you until we put an eye in there. All right. Nope. You're going to have to see them at a distance for just a second. Give me just a few seconds. These are going to look so good. I promise it'll be worth the wait. Okay. I'm going to throw some eyes in these here real quick. Now, these are a big eye, okay? Big golden eyes. We're going to throw those in there. We'll throw one in just to show you guys. Oh, I guess I need to put the glue in first. How's that? Okay, here's this side. That was a lot of glue. Probably way more than I needed. You guys are getting to see some behind the scenes stuff, how we put eyes into some of the swim baits here. Oh, yeah. There's one. Let me get the other side here. I promise it's worth it. Hang on. Give me 30 seconds. And you're going to see a pretty cool little swim bait. Okay, there we go. That's how we get the eyes in the swim baits. A little bit of super glue. These are some oversized eyes for these 5-inch Tridents. I don't know. What do you guys think? Oh, yes, yes, yes. Let's see if we can go to the other camera here. Give you guys a little bit better view of the 5-inch Trident. Look how translucent the tail section is there. You can see through a lot of that. There's a lot of flash in this one. Man, I tell you what, if we just pop off this little nose piece right there, then we got a real good looking swim. Sounds good, Mike. Rick says, nice. Oh, Mike, that's good to know, man. The tankers and the jarheads and the black and blue. Awesome. Second place finish at Kerr. Congratulations, Hunter and Austin. If you guys don't know, we sponsor Hunter and Austin to fish the youth series. They are originally out of Colorado, but we sponsor them. So congratulations, Hunter and Austin. Again, man, you guys are just killing it out there. Keep going. Don't let anything get in your way. Chasing dreams, man. Proud of you guys. So good job. All right, folks, I think that just about does it tonight. I tell you what, I just can't stop looking at that bait right there. So we're going to have to make some of those for, but either way, thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight. That concludes tonight's Wild Color Wednesday. Congratulations, Tim Christensen and I don't want to mess up the name here, Connor Christensen on the winners of the giveaway tonight. Thank you, Rick, for being the sponsor again last week and covering that. So, and thank you for your service. All of the veteran service members and first responders out there, you guys don't hear it enough. So thank you so much for your service and how much you guys sacrifice for us day in and day out. It does not go unnoticed. So thank you so much. All right, folks, with that said, we will wrap up this evening. Cheers. You guys have a wonderful evening, and we will catch you during next week's episode of Wild Color Wednesday.